name is Richard Ross. I'm the chairman of the board of Céleste, and I'm also a co-founder together with Andrea Botticelli, who you'll hear throughout tonight's performance. Andrea and I created Céleste a couple of years ago. I can't believe it was just 2 years ago, Andrea, when we started with this idea. And the whole idea was to put together a collection of historical keyboard instruments. Andrea has a passion for these instruments, and she sort of turned me onto it as well. And so we've been working at collecting these instruments that you see around you and in the lobby. We currently have 9 instruments in our collection, 7 of which are here tonight. And that collection will continue to grow. Normally when you see instruments like this George here, George is 1744, built in 1744, so almost 300 years old, and it's in actually mint playable condition. And so our philosophy is to buy instruments that are in playable condition, or make them in playable condition, so that this is not a museum. We want to share this music with people. We want musicians to have the opportunity to experience these instruments. So, what we do with these instruments, we have concerts like tonight. We actually have a series of 5 concerts in this old town hall this coming month. We have a number of master classes as well as a student competition. So we're very excited that these instruments get used. So, why is that important? Well, if you think back to the instruments or musicians and composers back in the day, Mozart, Bach, Beethoven, Mendelssohn, they all composed music and played on instruments that were very different from the modern day piano. And that, has to be understood when you're trying to interpret their music. And I always wonder what Bach would think, when he listened to someone playing, say, one of his English suites on a modern day piano. I bet you he probably wouldn't even recognize it, at least at first. But what I would think Bach would be very pleased about is the fact that people like yourselves and musicians have the opportunity to hear what he heard when he composed that music. And that's really what we're all about, is sharing that experience with musicians and audiences.